Last week, on Rime of the Frostmaiden, our group ran into a pack of reindeer marching out on the tundra, just in time to be attacked by a group of orcs. The party saw this and managed to avoid a confrontation. Heading further north, they came across a bell on a pier and a cabin on the Sea of Moving Ice, where they met Angajuk, the whale, and learned that this creature could speak to them. And they made a bargain to help feed Angajuk and his friends. They would be granted passage into the Sea of Moving Ice. We find our group as Angajuk has descended below the surface of the water, and our group stares into the deep waters, barely lit around them, with minor ambient light being sent out by this magic bubble around a boat that sits atop Angajuk's back. In the depths of the water, you see all sorts of marine life swimming around. Ice floating, bobbing up and down, large glaciers all about. While Rhey looks a bit worse for wear. Each of you stares on in wonderment. In the distance you can see, maybe just barely, orcas swimming around, walruses, schools of fish, and other creatures that lie below the surface. As you all sit in this sort of almost like a rowboat, maybe a little bit larger, but a smaller size ship that you're all able to fit on, protected by this bubble on Angajuk's back.
So, what happens if it tips or further down? Are we going to fall out this bubble? There's no instructions or anything. I'm just going to hold on to this.
To something and enjoy it. This is amazing.
Chubby's never seen anything like this before. It's amazing.
I don't think you have anything to worry about, my friend.
Yeah.
You all right, Rhey?
Mm-hmm.
I don't think he's all right.
I don't either.
He's probably not feeling very well considering we're very far underwater.
I can hear that.
And the last time he was underwater.
I can hear all of this.
Well, just close your ears. You don't have to hear it.
We don't have to talk about it.
Well, it might make it feel a little bit better talking about it with your friends. We can help.
We should talk about it. Get all these, traumas out in the open. It's fine.
No.
We're not gonna let anything happen to you.
Mm-hmm.
If he doesn't want to talk about it, we should probably respect him on that.
No. What do I have to talk about my dead girlfriend? And he doesn't get to talk about, his issues with water.
Was that your choice?
What? No? I mean, what?
If you said you didn't want to talk about it, we wouldn't have.
We're a team. We got to talk about these things.
What are we talking about? I think Mortis is just stuck to the side, probably like a child on like a hot air balloon for the first time, just staring out, super excited, looking at the fish going by. And as he turns his head and looks at you, what's happening?
Nothing.
No. There is something. We're talking about Rhey and his
Rhey,
issues with water.
You're making new memories. You don't have to think about it in the bad sense anymore. You're with us. You're safe.
That is a really good way to look at it. This is a much more peaceful and beautiful experience than your last, right?
Sorry. Just.
Psst. Morty,
Yes.
go hold his hand.
Hold his hand?
Go hold his hand.
What's that gonna do?
It make him feel better.
It's not a bad idea.
Okay. Rhey? Can I see your hand?
No.
Rhey, give me your hand.
How about we leave the poor lad alone? He's dealing with enough right now, and I feel that if we keep trying, it will only make discomfort worse.
Whoa, you feel that? Whoa.
Excuse me.
Oh,
That was cool.
those bubbles.
That was merely my digestion.
Oh.
I always wondered what happened when. Never mind.
Fairies do that to me too.
So, we have no plan. We're going somewhere we have no idea what the heck's going to happen. And you, Velen, do not know what is going to happen either, which we thought that you did. So we probably should form a plan. I don't know. What are we supposed to be looking forward to when we get to this?
So there are a couple of things. This island is obviously going to possibly be guarded by all those frost giants we spoke of. So that's a thing.
Yeah, that's a big thing. It's probably several, actually.
Well, I mean, I explained this all to you before we made our merry way. However, there are a couple of things that we're going to be working on. First, we need to find a way to obtain the Codicil of White, which is being held by Aurel's followers.
What
Then,
are they capable of, these followers?
Frost
your
giants?
guess is as good as mine.
Killing. Pretty much. So, we don't have no idea how many frost giants we're going to be up against. We barely made it out of one. So I think that you, Velen, is going to have such a great plan up your sleeve to take care of these frost giants, right? You prepared for this.
Don't get caught.
You mean
be the
for
plan.
us to be stealthy on a whale?
No. Once we get to the island, we're going to have to figure out how we're going to infiltrate in order to get what we want. And also, we have the disadvantage, or advantage, depending on how you look at it, of the fact that my Professor Orb is in the hands of a colleague of mine that will most certainly be looking to obtain the Codicil as well. So 2 birds, 1 stone, as they say.
And just a reminder for Rhey, what is the Codicil of Way again?
It's going to help us essentially create a hole inside of the glacier.
Right. And it is an object?
Yes.
Okay. Is this that road we were talking about?
So to speak.
Okay. And we're gonna use that to go into an iceberg.
Essentially.
I don't know about anyone else, but I'm not liking this plan because
I'm not either. This is weird.
It's not a plan at all.
Well, we're already en route, so
Right, I guess we're already
your
doing it.
displeasure should have probably been established prior to hopping on this whale, I suppose.
I was excited about this Codicil magical stuff, but I did not pay attention to the frost giant situation. That's for sure.
Cheppy has been voicing her displeasure. Just wanted to put it
Oh,
out
I
there.
believe it. I just wasn't paying attention to anything about this whole time, so
I
it
thought
wasn't
that she-
necessarily
We have
one
no
part. It
choice
was
but
just
to
this
forge ahead.
blanketed plan.
I thought
They've
she had a
just been out
plan.
of-
Like a plan.
Well, there's only so much I can plan ahead if I've never been there.
Yeah, but you know who the adversaries we're going up against and everything else. Do you have a plan for them? Or are we just going off of chance and hoping that we get there and we sort of slip into a high defense area that's probably
Well,
has
you're
this
the
device as
adventurers,
well guarded?
darling. You are welcome to come up with plans as well.
Wonderful.
I'm just in it for the ride, darling.
Oh, now you're in
If
for
we
just a
want to
ride.
be stealthy, is there any way you could help us with that? The only one among us that is actually good at being stealthy is Moonbrook. And
Wait a
perhaps
second. Hold on.
a
I'm
little
also
bit
pretty
Rhey
damn
and
good.
Morty.
Thank you.
They're all right.
High five, Morty.
Thank you.
But myself and Teriel, we would have a very difficult time being stealthy.
As would I, darling. As would I.
Take off all my armor and clothes, and I could be better.
But I believe your friend Rhey had a means of assisting before.
Perhaps we will ask him when we've arrived and he's had a moment
Right.
to adjust.
We'll have to scout everything out first, and then we can come up with an actual plan from there.
If we're able to scout, and they don't have anybody that's just gonna show up and be there waiting for a giant whale to pop up out of the ocean, and when we step ourselves upon this land.
Angajuk, darling,
Yes, I
could
love
you
your voice.
do your very best to be stealthy and put us somewhere where we won't get caught when we get to the island?
I will try.
Thank you.
Thank you.
I will have to take breaks on the journey, though.
Of course.
It's probably what the stomach rumbling was about. I always wondered if whales shit in water. Not just...
Thank you,
Wouldn't have a fishing rod.
What was that?
It was bad krill.
Oh no.
Yep.
That sounds awful.
I've had bad fish before. Horrible.
What
can
could make
blacken the
them
water
bad
and
in
stuff.
the ocean?
They had bad intentions, maybe. Maybe they were evil krill. Maybe that was it.
I could imagine evil krill would give one indigestion.
It's warm water. Warm water makes fishies bad.
Heartless krillers, they are. You're welcome.
You can all assume that you're taking a short rest at the very least, by the way. So if you have any short rest abilities or capabilities that you'd like to take advantage of, you can use those. Or if you have any hit dice that you would like to use to try to recover any hit points, but I'm pretty sure everybody's at full anyway, so I think you're okay on that front.
So I'm going to take this moment to. Moonbrook's going to like step away from the group and like, or slide over to the back of the boat and like just tip her head down, and all of a sudden she just starts whispering like to herself and asking for guidance, and all of a sudden she starts hearing whispers back. Nobody else can hear them, and I'm changing out whispers of the dead, so I'm not, yeah. So when it takes a few minutes, and then when she... Yes, no, I definitely, thank you. No, that is very persuasive indeed. I've got it. And she just talks to herself the whole time. But as soon as she like comes back to, she'll, address the group. So I think I'll have like a little bit of a plan. It's not a good plan. You guys are gonna argue with me, but I was just talking to someone, and I have this thing.
Sorry, are we not arguing about that yet?
No, we're not. We're not gonna argue.
I was just trying to get on.
It's not.
On that
just wait on it.
Okay, just let me know when.
And I think that maybe because I can speak giant, maybe we could persuade them to help us.
Oh, goodness gracious.
No, listen, I have a little bit of help from beyond, we'll say. So maybe it could help us, if you... Maybe?
I think it is worth a try. If Moonbrook believes this is possible and could work, it is a better plan than anything else we've come up with.
But what if they come and stomp our faces?
There's that. I'm not saying it's perfect, but,
That's a really big risk. Do we just,
Perhaps we don't show them all of our members?
Yeah, let Moonbrook walk right up there and talk to him.
Yeah, that's easy. That's easy.
Not alone. I will go with her.
Okay, that's two down.
Yeah, all right.
I cannot be
How
very
about-
stealthy to begin with, so the rest of you would have to count on Rhey and Morty to keep you hidden. You as well, Teriel. You could protect them. I will go with Moonbrook.
You're pretty spiny too. If they step on you, it's gonna hurt them. So that'd be a great idea.
I feel
Yes,
we are
absolutely.
jumping ahead
Yep.
way too quickly.
No, it's a great plan.
Let's...
I like it.
I'm not saying no,
I agree with Mortis, fine.
but
whatever you
I'm
want.
saying let's
Second
scope it
time.
out first, shall we?
Oh, of
Doubting
course.
might be
I'm just
wise.
saying, like, if there's, a thing where we need to talk to them, let me talk to them, because I can do it. I
Right.
have help from beyond. So,
Kepi's only discretion is there's gonna be a lot of them. They're probably hungry. We're coming on like their house and stuff, and they're guarding something.
Well, we don't know exactly
guys,
what the
we just-
situation is in
Or
general.
they could be under the influence of a goddess. I mean, I don't know. Shit.
Or the whole thing could be lies in order to, I don't know, make Auril seem safer.
Or they
That's a
could be
great
all
idea.
undead frost giants under her power, even more powerful than living giants. That could be a possibility. Remember the fight that we had at the cabin?
That
one.
would be not good.
Yeah.
there's always a chance that we have something that they need. While we're on this journey to them, we could maybe fish or
A shit ton
get
of
them
fish.
food or, all this different stuff. I know you're laughing, but it's better than, sneaking around and then getting caught, because
I
that's...
have a way better idea.
Oh, go ahead.
Okay, so we get Rhey to change into a mammoth, right? And then he eats us all, and then we just march right in there as a mammoth. They take the mammoth, and then we pop on out. He throws us up, we all come on out, and then we fight our way, or we just pass right through.
Are you
Like a
insinuating they wouldn't do
Trojan
anything about the mammoth?
Is this a
Like,
That would be
candid-
totally normal.
this-
If
this
the
has to
Jeppy-
be-
And then we'll just
That
come
is a great
climbing
idea.
out of Ray's asshole. Is that your proposal?
No, we'd probably
This
get him
is
to throw up or
enchanted.
something.
Because these ideas, it feels like when we went under, so did all the ideas.
Okay, so we don't like that idea? All right, I'll keep it.
No,
I
no,
think
we
the first
do not.
step is
I'll
landing there. Let's get
workshop
there
that one.
first, and then see what happens. And then, if Moonbrook wants to walk up and talk to a bunch of giants, be my guest. If you want to
Last
jam
resort.
if you want to jam yourself upside Rhey, be my guest. I'm gonna sit back and I'm gonna just observe. If the situation looks too bad, then we'll come up with a plan immediately and figure it out from there. Cause Velen, I thought you knew what was going on, and maybe that was me misreading.
Oh, it absolutely was. I construed everything to you that I knew.
And I believe
You
it.
made an assumption that I knew more than I do.
Well, no,
It's not my fault. That would be on you when I flat out told you, yes, we're going to this place. That's all I know about it. I didn't lie to you about that. I didn't say, oh, I lied to you. I lied, by the way. I know exactly what I want to do. No, I told you flat out. I have no idea.
Well, sorry
what
if
we'll
I
do.
thought that when people want something and it's so important and powerful, it's of that object.
Well, I'm
they would
not
have
a
a
mind
plan.
reader or a future seer, darling. There's only so much I can do.
Am I crazy for thinking this? Like, if it's a very important object that they've known for
It
so
is
long, and the Brotherhood is
A
involved,
place
you would-
I've never been
Pointless.
before. I'm going to
Would
know
know
everything that
To
goes
have
on
this
there, really.
conversation.
And this is
What
where
is
we
the-
argue.
What is the
This
point?
is it. Here it is. This is the time, right?
I just thought, well, I'm
Yeah.
What is the purpose of
Hey,
finding
Fortman,
fault
you
with her?
misunderstand. I'm not talking about.
Hey, Morty,
actual,
want to go
like,
look at the fish over
plan.
there?
No, I'm in it now.
about knowing
I
who
will
we're
go
going
with
up
you,
against
Chubby.
and
This
what they're
is-
capable of.
Not
Chubby's gonna go
useful
look at the
to
fishies.
our future
Stop.
endeavors.
Arguing. Stop.
We crawled up in your river. I mean, what's the bad one?
I think Morty did.
That was my plan.
Because we were talking about Mammoth's ass and
That was my
crawling up
plan,
inside.
and we all didn't like
that was a
that
good
one.
one right there. See, Cheppy is, she has the right plan.
I have an idea that it's also not a plan, but it's also kind of a plan. It's like this weird meta plan where we don't have a plan because we seem to always throw the plan out every time we go and do something, and we always come out on top. I am the Slayer of Zardarok. There's no doubt about it. So I feel like we are able to, with that and my immense knowledge and my genius, are able to, I think... Was that a dogfish? Anyway, so I think that we are able
very
to potentially, maybe, just be fine with whatever happens.
Sure. Sounds like a plan.
All
But
the
it's also
sass
not a plan.
aside,
What does Rhey look like right now while all this arguing and planning is happening?
Rhey is bunched up in the middle of the boat. His arms are around his knees. I've got my eyes closed. I haven't opened them since we went down. I'm breathing really shallow, and I'm trying to work up the courage to look up, and I'm getting close to doing it. I feel like I need to look at where we are and what's going on, and I can't do it, and
Where are you sitting in the boat?
I'm directly in the middle. I am as far away from every edge. I'm in the middle of everybody.
You're right in the middle of the argument too, right?
Yeah.
Everyone's sort of arguing all around you.
Probably the best plan, I think.
Usually, I would try to add something, or
this was divination.
I would try and
So much
let someone get the words out, or lend to somebody else, or try and add and offer, because there's so much I know I can do. There's so much I can use to help, but right now I can't do it. I can't add to this. I can't hear it,
Why is that, Rhey?
because this is where I died. And I'm inches away from my biggest fear, and it's right there. It's right there, and I know it, and I can feel it. And there's nothing I can do about it because everyone's depending on us, everybody, and I can't turn around. And I could if I wanted to. I could turn into a fish if I wanted to. I could swim back. I could get away. But this is my family, and I can't let them down. I have to stay in here. And I've never been so conflicted, ever.
What troubles you?
Oh. Angajuk, I don't know if you'll understand this, but I've been dead. I mean, I assume that you, the person that gave you what you have, they were a druid, right? Like they sort of had like a connection with nature, or I don't know if you know that word.
Anga. She was
Anga.
my friend.
She... I am what I am because of someone like that. I was saved. You know, I was awakened in a way that you were awakened. The water frightens me. I know it's your home, and I'm not saying anything bad about it, but I know what the crushing depths feel like. I know what it's like when water gets in. I know what it's like when the temperature of your body starts to drop, and I know what it's like when and they say when you drown it's peaceful. It's not peaceful. It is anguish. It is pain, and you can't stop it, and there's nothing you can do. And I can't go anywhere. Angajuk, I'm stuck here, and I want you to keep going. Don't turn around. And I don't care what anyone says. Don't turn around. Please.
This place is my home, as you say. But I have also seen many things and been frightened in this place. There is a whole world down here that your people know nothing about.
I wish I was brave enough to discover it. I wish... You know, I used to think about... I mean, before this night, and when it was warm enough, you could hop into the lakes and you could swim a little bit, and I miss that. I miss that feeling. I assume, I guess, I don't know, that for you, where you live, I mean, you've got a freedom that people can't really understand. You've got anywhere you want to go. But it's crushing for me. I'm sorry.
You need not be sorry. Until I knew Anga, this place felt very alone. I was alone.
Oh boy. I feel that.
She helped me. She always told me, be calm, Angajuk. Everything in nature returns to the calm. It only takes time.
As you hear these words, Rhey, they begin to resonate with you. You remember these words. You've heard them before. Are you all right? Are you all right? Can you hear me?
What? Where am I?
Can you hear me? Breathe.
I'm.
Breathe. Breathe. Breathe.
God, it's like I've never breathed before. Oh, my voice.
Breathe. Breathe. Be calm. Be calm. Everything in nature returns to the calm. Can you see me? Can you hear me?
I hear you. My eyes hurt a little. I don't understand.
My name is Anga. Sit up.
Okay.
Can you breathe?
Yeah, it feels weird. Why does it feel weird?
I'm sorry. I wasn't fast enough.
For what?
You passed on.
What?
I've brought you
What?
back.
Back.
Do you remember your name?
I do. I do. It's Keish. But I don't understand why I sound different. I don't understand.
You are not who you were.
What does that mean?
Look into the water. I'm sorry this is all that I could do for you.
Oh God! That's me. What? I don't under. No, I don't under. What?
Be calm.
I drowned.
Be calm. Breathe. Breathe.
I'm dead.
No
I'm
longer.
dead? Okay.
I brought you back.
Thank you. I'm sorry. I don't know what this. I can't look at. Okay.
Look at me. And as you look at Anga, the druid, you see a very tall woman. Over 6 feet tall. Very thin. With a gnarled wooden staff. And there is the head of the staff is intricately carved bone Very intricate scrimshaw work was done on this staff.
Anka, I don't understand. I mean, are you a god or like? And I know. Look, I don't believe in. But
I am no god.
Okay.
I am but a druid.
A druid. Okay. I've heard about you guys. You hang out in the forests. I mean, there's stories about you in Lonelywood. I wasn't supposed to talk to you. I don't. Thank you. I'm not saying I'm not going to talk to you.
Do you have anywhere to go?
God, no. Haven't had a place in a long time. Less so now. Oh my God.
If you would like, take my hand and come with me.
Okay.
Let's get you warm.
Okay.
As you follow Anga away from the ice, she begins to dissolve in your hands. And as her hand dissolves, you look down, and something else begins to form in your hand. You see a tree branch. It is covered in fresh dew. It's warmer out. Must be late spring here in the Dale. Your hand is much smaller.
Oh, I'm gonna get you. Oh, you can't run from me, Dad. I'm coming. I'm going. You can't.
No! No!
Oh my God.
You can't catch me!
You're not faster than me. You're not. I'm coming. Do you see? Dad, you see? I'm running so fast. Look. I'm gonna get you.
You look towards your home. And you see it's dark. There's no one outside waiting for you. You have an emerald ring in your hand. What does this ring mean to you?
This ring is all I have left of my mother and my father. It's small. Even now, I think you could only fit on my pinky, but it's got a oddly cut green emerald gem that ever so slightly just always seems to sparkle a little bit. This little band, it's so thin, but it's so strong. And this is all I have left of my home. What was my home?
What did your home look like?
It was modest. It was one room, and it was everything. It was a place, a fire for a pot. There was our little mats on the ground. There was the little wooden toys that my father would whittle and he was just always messing with them. Sometimes he'd make a new one, and sometimes he'd carve out something new, and he'd add so much detail to it. He was so good at that. And my mom, she'd cook. She'd sing in this beautiful elfin language that she would teach me, because I begged her so much to teach me. And it was warm. It was always warm. It was never cold. Dad didn't let any of the cold air in the winter get through anywhere. And I miss it so much.
You had to do whatever you could to survive.
Okay. They're not looking. I can do this. I can do this.
Fresh fish! Fresh fish! Knucklehead trout! Knucklehead trout!
Look away long enough. Okay.
Fresh today! Knucklehead trout!
Okay.
Knucklehead! Hey! Hey!
No,
What are you doing?
No!
Hey!
I need it.
Hey, come back here!
You're not gonna catch me.
Hey!
You're not gonna catch me. I'm sorry.
Hey, you. You.
I didn't steal it. It's mine. I bought it. What are you talking about? Just leave me alone. Leave me alone.
3 kids about your age appear around you in the darkness.
Take it.
No, it's yours. It's all yours. You stole it fair and square.
Okay.
That's Joseph. That's Astrid. And I'm Pell.
Hi, I'm Kate.
That was sloppy. You made all kinds of mistakes back there.
The mistakes. You don't just take it and run and just hope for the best?
No. You have to learn how to make them look one way, and then that's when you take it.
Okay.
You can't just run up and take something. Now they know who you are. That's right. You can't be that person anymore.
I can't be me. I can't. Okay. Who am I supposed to be? I can't be me.
The faces of Pell, Yosef, and Astrid fall away. You look down, and you see ice cracking below you. You can still hear their voices, different now, in the distance. Come on, Rhey! Come on! We need to eat. You gotta catch that fish.
I'm trying.
Come on!
I'm trying. I got a big one and. Oh God. Okay. All right. No. I can't move. I can do this. Come on. You're not gonna win. I've got this.
Come on, Rhey! You want to eat tonight or not?
I'm trying. Oh, come Come on, pal, I'm trying.
Ring. What's that ring? It just fell out of his pocket.
Come on, you bastard. I got you.
Ring.
Fucking, I got this.
What are you doing? Pal! No! Pal! Pal, no! Everything goes quiet as you plunge into the icy depths. Feel the burning sensation of the cold as the ice flows all around you. You lost track of the hole in the ice. Just sort of all above you, you can see the ice. There's no holes there. You're banging on the roof of the ice. And you can see the three of them above. They're all cloudy, but you can see them banging on the ice. And everything goes black.
I'm trying. Trying. Yeah. I am. I am.
Whenever Anga felt sad, she would often swim with me. Will you swim with me?
I look up. And I look at the water, peppered with motes of light. And without a response, I dive into the water, through the side past everybody before anyone can stop me. And I sit there for a minute. Before I change. And I stare at everybody through the bubble. And I wait. And I hold out. And finally, I turn into a knucklehead trout. And I swim.
And this is where I said, just what in the hell?
He just went out the side.
That is the bravest act I've ever seen.
Wasn't he just puking up his breakfast 2 seconds ago?
I guess he wanted a bath.
Well, he's in two elements that he hates: water and now he's one of those big bulbous head. What do you call him?
It's a knucklehead
drought.
Yeah.
Yeah, that
It's a
thing.
knucklehead
Conquered
ray.
his
I-
fear at a level I've never seen.
The
You think let me
knucklehead
ride him?
trout swims all about Angajuk. You see it spin and twirl, swimming freely and carelessly. It twirls about as if it is dancing underwater, flowing all around Angajuk.
Yes, my friend. Thank you. You swim well. You are small, but you are calm. You are one with the water. How does it feel?
Free. I'm free.
You are free and calm. This is the world. This is my world. Welcome. You are now my friend. Much like Anga. I have missed her so.
So have I.
You know of Anga.
She's the one who saved me. And you know, right now, you're the one that saved me. I guess I owe her twice.
I am glad.
And I.
What is your name?
My name is Case.
Case.
Yeah.
Case. Will you swim with me for a while, Case?
I'd love to.
Try to keep up.
Oh, you can't get away. You can't get away from me. No. I'm coming. Oh my god, you're fast.
All of you see this knucklehead trout that you know as Rhey, swimming quickly as Angajuk speeds up underwater. Bubbles floating all about you, and maybe this is the first time that you've seen Rhey really sort of let go. watch as this goes on for some time, marveling as Rhey finally makes his way back through the bubble onto the boat.
Oh God! All right. Okay. Sorry, please. Let me. I'm sorry. Let me sit down.
Are you all right?
Yeah. I'm okay. I'm sorry for snapping earlier.
What the hell was that?
Yeah, what the hell was that exactly?
That was incredible, Rhey.
Thanks.
Were you
it's my
feeling
first time
sick?
as a fish. No. No.
You hate fish so much you became one, hmm?
My mother always used to say that whatever you hate most in the world, you end up becoming. So that's the thing, you know.
Hope that's not true.
You
I
swam
don't know about that.
beautifully.
Thanks. I didn't talk before, about what we're going into. You can never know what's coming. You can't. Terry mentioned, when we get there, we'll see what happens. I tried to turn you into a flying mammoth, and look how that turned out. And I thought that was a great plan. I thought, this is going to be a really... It was useless. I guess plans can only take you so far. You can't know the future, so... Let's just enjoy our time here, okay? Together, Try and enjoy the ride. I mean, geez, at least for Angajuk's sake, let's not argue. He's doing a lot for us.
Right, because it might be our last. Right.
No one ever knows how much time they have. Whether they are under the ocean riding a whale or up there on land.
Yeah. Yeah. At this point, I get sort of quiet, but I'm on the edge of the boat, and I've got my hand near the edge of the bubble, and every now and then I just sort of playfully put it out into the very cold water. I'm even casting Produce Flame to keep my hand warm as I just go along with the water as we flow.
Ignis would be standing nearby and just watching him and smiling in awe.
I get it now. You were scared when we were fishing because you're a fish. That's it. How long have you been a halfling?
cannibal.
I get it now. That was your true form you're whipping around there, right? Was it?
Yeah.
Maybe.
Mortis, for someone so intelligent,
Thank you.
you make the dumbest assertions I've ever heard, darling.
I'm gonna nap.
What? What do you mean?
Is that what you call it?
I don't think you're dumb. Or
I didn't say I said he was intelligent.
Correct.
I said the assertions need improvement.
Correct.
I tell you what, I've told most of you a little about me. I'm gonna tell you a little bit more. And then I just slowly start really hitting details of different parts of my life, little things that they didn't, that I held back from them, things that I don't think I even remembered until I was in this dark place. And I just talked to him.
And then what is it? Is it Case or is it Rhey?
Case
I don't
Rhey.
know. Case Rhey.
Case doing?
I'm working on the funny stuff. I'm trying. Yeah.
It's
yeah.
good.
You'll get there.
Race doing.
You need a lot of work, man.
Hey, Rhey.
Ray's fine.
Okay.
Wait, where did Rhey come from in the first place? If your name's not Rhey.
Yeah, was that the person in the body who you have?
Wait, you took somebody's body? Was that?
No, I didn't. No. This was new, but
New?
hell.
Taking bodies?
Look, I didn't even understand about the body.
Let the
thing. This
poor
is,
man talk, darlings. Come.
It's okay. It's okay.
it's like putting on new underwear, but you're putting on a body
You know
sleeve.
what it was? It was like putting on clothes for the first time and not knowing how to move in it. That's what it was.
What was the first thing you did? Did you look down? That's the first thing I would do.
That's what I would do too.
miss.
I'd be like, well, hold on, lady. Let me.
No.
That wasn't until I had to pee later on. Boy,
that's-
what a disappointment.
Goodness, it was there, right? What if it wasn't? It was a knucklehead trout. And I'm working on it.
That's all right. We're getting there. We're getting there.
No, it's not.
What do you mean? That was good. I see where we were going with that.
Yeah.
Knucklehead trout.
Right.
He's talking about your penis, Rhey.
Yeah,
Pretty
no.
much.
That's what he was talking
I
about.
know. I know.
It's even
I know,
called
I-
that. Maybe it's a twig. Because
No,
it's a German.
no. I
You know?
I literally.
That's what the joke was.
No, like later on when I went to go pee. Anyway,
Oh, got it. Okay. So you were there with us.
oh, I was there.
Got it. Keep working on it, Terrio. I think you'll get there.
I
think it's
try.
good.
They didn't
I
teach
think
me
it's
this at
good.
the academy at all.
This is crazy. Like,
Are
we're
you all gonna just whip
underwater.
them out next and compare sizes?
I'd rather
Everyone's
not.
already seen. Never mind, maybe not.
I'd rather not.
Goodness.
I don't have a problem being naked at all. We used to ride
It
around.
sounded like a
in
request.
So
forests.
where did
That sounded like
the
an
name come
abstract
from?
request.
Circling back, Raytuin.
Moonbrook used to
Did
do
you
it
come
too.
up
His
with
moon
it,
elves
or was it
shaking all
given
about
to
there
you?
before.
Chebby's interested in the name as well.
Those three guys, each part, like they sort of sat there, sort of like what you're trying to do with Rhey and Case. They just sort of sat down, and it was really great. You know, we had a fire and we just sat there, and they were like, "Yo, you're gonna be this. You're gonna be. Oh, what about this name?" And they were terrible. They were like, "Oh, you could be Raven." Well, actually, I like that one, but then they said,
That would've been cool.
"Yeah, I wasn't cool enough." That's what they said. But then they
It's
just
too
played
cool?
around with it, and I don't know, it just came out of them.
What came out of him?
Raytuin.
I feel like Raven is way cooler than Raytuin. That's
Yeah,
just
you're
my
Raven
humble
from
opinion.
now on. We're gonna just take a council. I
This is how it works? Can we
am I
just
by
do
myself
that?
on this. Raven is better than Ray 2N.
Well, we just
You could have
kinda
been something
call
else
him
cool,
Ray
like
anyways,
Crow.
So.
Crow. You know, people confuse crows and ravens all the time.
They do,
Crow would be
yeah,
a cool
yeah.
name.
And there's a big size difference too, yeah.
Yeah, there is.
I think he is.
Now we're
It's like
talking
big
about
names
size.
are
Now,
We
amazing.
circled right back around, you say that?
Back
Yeah.
around.
Go again.
Much like a crow's flight pattern.
That's right. It's a full circle.
So are you changing your name to Crow then? It's much cooler.
And
No.
crows eat each other as well. I mean, that works really well. You eat knucklehead trout, you're one at the same time.
I think
No, you're not
that-
a fish.
I think that I can't be Case. I can't. He
Okay.
died. And a lot of what died with him, I'm really happy for, you know. You met Rhey, Raven, but seriously, you met Rhey. Call me Rhey.
So, how does it feel not to wake up and look at yourself in the mirror? Do you even remember what you look like? I have so many questions. I couldn't
Me
even
too. I am.
imagine not looking
I
like.
am so much shorter than I was.
Oh my god! You know,
It's not so bad, okay? Down
That's
here,
what
it's
you
not-
fixated on, your height.
Look, that's the first thing. When I stood up and immediately, you know.
Like, there's not any more of
Were
this?
you magical before?
No.
I think that's pretty awesome.
wait a minute. What were you before? Were you reborn, or were you? I'm a little confused here.
I was
so
a
were
half
you,
elf. I was a half elf just like I am now. I mean, the way
You took somebody else's skin.
Not much
sleeve.
difference then.
the way Anga, the way she sort of, it's like taking what's in nature and building something new out
I
of it.
thought half elves and halflings are the same.
It was literally a rebirth sort of thing, and whatever my body is now, it's just, it's mainly her will put forward to bring my soul in, and I don't
She
quite
killed?
understand it. I wish.
So
I
are you
did.
in a corpse, or did she just?
Right,
No,
yeah,
this
that's what
is-
my
it
next
Sounds
question.
like necromancy.
Necromancy.
No, this
exactly.
is new. No, this is
Is
new.
that in your book?
This is when I
Did
breathe.
the flowers make your body?
Kind of. I mean, when I breathed in for the first time, like I know what it feels like for a baby when they're born. You don't remember that first breath in. It hurts so much.
Well, it hurt. I
And
don't want to be
everything-
reborn ever again. Then I don't want to hurt
Everything
for
was
breathing.
blinding.
Can you imagine that?
Like when your eyes have not been used, even though I could think about how to do things, it was sitting up, it hurt. Standing up, it hurt. Everything was just new.
Standing hurts for me too, darling.
Wait, are you just an adult baby?
Sometimes looking at people hurts.
Kind of, a little bit.
A lot of people tell me that too.
Oh God, I'm a little over a year, I think, somewhere in there. I don't know. I'd have to.
That's
Time gets,
interesting.
I mean, come on, time gets real weird around
It is
here.
weird.
Anybody else died on this boat? They want to
not
talk about
yet.
your skin sleeves and
Skin sleeve.
Cheppy's going to die if she doesn't have a drink. We haven't gone to a tavern in forever.
there's plenty
This
of
is the
water here.
perfect
You can just
place.
put your head out there and just.
Cheppy
Might be-
considered doing that. Cheppy did actually.
Telling me none of you have a flask?
No.
Cheppy drank all
Flask?
hers.
I don't know if I can make something.
Could you? Could you do
Probably
that?
make
Morris?
something. Yeah, but you're not going to be happy with what it's going to be made out of. It's either going to be dog puke, there's gross guts, or there's tummy poison. But other than that, I think that's. What was that?
Will it get us drunk?
We've got this hookah. That's probably not a good thing in a bubble, right?
No, let's
No.
No, that's
Well,
Smoke.
Oh,
would
it might be
affect
fun, though.
everyone.
Unless you want to
That's
take him
gonna
back
be
to when he
fun.
hurts to breathe.
Angajuk, how do you
Under the
feel
ocean,
about a
that'd be
little
really
bit,
Where did you get it?
We got that from the. We got that from.
Zodarock's.
Oh,
John
sticky
Rock's
fingers
place.
here.
Yeah,
You know?
yo. Yeah, that's right.
Right.
I'm not opposed.
Okay.
But do
don't
we have
wanna be
anything
hot
to
boxing this
just
bubble here. I
smoke?
just
You do. Let's.
no.
fucking
I
go, man.
don't touch any of that stuff. That is very bad for hair and skin.
well, then stick your head out, darling. You were just suggesting as
Drowning is
everyone
very
else
bad
does
for head and
that.
skin too.
Actually,
What do you want me to
wonderful
do?
for
Why don't you
skin, I
stick
think.
your head out
It's
and
only
smoke
one
it?
Let's
time.
do it.
Blow it
You
outside
can't
the
smoke
bubble.
it if you're wetting the hookah.
You know what we could do is if we do smoke the hookah, we're
Separate
gonna
the bubble.
have to then we're gonna have to like maybe stick our heads out and blow it out of the bubble and make smoke bubbles
Yeah, do that. That's perfect. Blow it out of the bubble. Breathe in when you're at it.
if we wanted to do that. But I don't think I have any booze or anything. I mean, no, I don't.
It's all right. This is the thing we used to do as kids. We used to act like we were drunk. You can always do that, safe and all that good stuff.
Where's the fun in that?
Okay,
Pretty
Terry,
lame.
party.
Not dying?
Lame, Terrio.
Well, we could try and at least play some party games or something.
Oh, I could put a spell on all of you.
Okay,
How about
what's that spell? What's that spell?
Yeah. Oh, is that?
We could play truth or not.
Truth
Which
or
is where we-
truth? Yeah, I could definitely do that.
Yes,
Truth or
my
not?
favorite.
Where you
Oh,
either
yes,
stand in
back in my day,
the
we played that a
it's
lot,
where you
darlings.
stand in the circle that someone makes.
That I will
and
make.
then we okay, perfect.
Yeah.
The
And then we
next
just-
minute,
that
the next
doesn't
thing you'll be
sound
saying
fun.
is 7 minutes in heaven. Is there a closet nearby, darling?
Is there?
We could try.
That was a joke. Absolutely
Oh.
not.
Don't even
Okay,
understand
all
what
right,
that
well, I
means,
was-
but-
I wouldn't have minded.
So, we want to tell some
That's all
truths?
Tell some truths.
Okay.
Or what we can do is play, who could hold their breath the longest. Without
That's
turning
not
into
fair. Rachel
win.
will win every time.
Without turning into
Yeah, what the hell?
Oh, how about if you're telling a lie? How about if you don't want to tell the truth? You have to stick your head out.
That sounds terrifying.
Exactly. It'll make you tell the truth, won't it?
That's actually not a bad one. That could be kind of fun.
Yeah.
Little bit of water
Immediately.
torture.
Frostbite
that.
my face.
Why do you sound so excited about water torture?
I'm
Cheppy wouldn't have
bored.
called it water.
Yeah, jeez.
You'd be excited about water torture if you were bored as well.
I don't know. He likes crag cats. It crawls right in him.
It does.
Yeah,
We found him in one.
That's right.
layer of boredom that can get him. He literally loves to. If something's dead, he'll pick through it. Yeah. Life of the party. Mortis.
Are you sure you don't have any alcohol?
No, we're pretty
Mortis
sure.
has plenty of alcohol. He can whip something up right now. He just.
I wish I could. I mean, I'll give you a little bit of time, and then we'll get there. But
Yeah, I would just turn around and not show them, and just, kind of like how I made the tea when they thought they
But
were
I-
doing one thing and it was a
Sure,
different.
We
I don't
know
like
How
that
long
it's
is this
yeah.
ride?
By the way, your potions work. They
It's a
didn't
couple of
die.
days, man.
I do have performance anxiety.
Yeah.
Did anyone
Oh,
bring
tragic.
any playing cards?
I've got some dice.
Go play some dice.
I've got a
Dice
bunch of
would
empty
be
bottles,
acceptable.
ladies.
Yeah, only.
What did we do with those bottles?
Spin the
You-
flask.
You mean to tell me you have a flask and no alcohol?
And
Well,
what?
a whole bunch of
what
bottles.
does this game entail?
So we spin it, and then whoever it points to, we get.
I will be the point caller on this one. I'll sit out and I'll make sure the ball
Oh
is
no,
spun
actually,
correctly.
this could be fun.
Yeah, I'll watch. All right, give me the bottle.
That's the only game. That's
you
the
go
only
ahead,
game
you
I
can
got.
play.
Spinner.
No, everyone's got to participate.
Do we have any fishing rods?
Yes.
Or can we make some? We can do some fishing. Have
Should
a
have
fishing
two.
competition.
I do
Fishing
have-
out
we
while
just
underwater.
fish. I feel
Yeah, you get all the
like-
big deep fishies.
super cheating, but that's totally awesome. Or we can make a giant net, and we can just scoop them up.
That sounds like a good idea because
We could do a fishing
great idea.
competition. Use whatever means you have to catch the fishies, and whoever gets the biggest one wins.
all right. Sure.
And we
I
have
think
3
that's it.
days. The champion will be crowned in 3 days. When can we get there?
I feel like we were
All right, hold on to my
What do you
body. I'll
get
put my
if you
face out
win?
there, and we'll get the biggest fish.
nothing because I'm the biggest fish, the best angler here in all of Targos, and now we haven't received shit from it.
Oh, are you insinuating you sticking your head out, though, Terrio, because your mouth is so large?
Angajuk said that. Angajuk said they have to go up.
I jest.
To
He
sleep,
says he's
right?
quite the catch.
Think it.
Do you mean the fish or?
Oh, maybe we
No,
should
no,
play
no, no.
that bottle
like
game
that.
then,
I
you
like
two.
that.
Angajuk
bottle
said
game.
that
Bottle game,
he has
eh?
to go up to the surface to sleep, right? That's when we should
Yeah.
fish because otherwise it's going to be really difficult.
I heard this. They have a blowhole. They like to breathe every now and again, right? Is that how it works?
Yeah.
Oh, I guess we won't.
There you go.
Is there a place we can put a fire, or will we have to get out on an ice?
I mean, if you light a fire in this boat right here, I don't think it's.
Is this floor just gonna catch on fire, though?
I don't
Is
know.
a
Until we
wood
find
boat.
out.
Wood.
And
Enchanted,
it's
right?
airtight
we-
in here.
And listen. She made the hut not be able to burn down. I'm guessing, right? And that Angajuk, what's her name?
Angajuk.
Angajuk, yes, that one has made the hut. That hut's probably burnt down by now if it didn't work, but I'm pretty sure all the animals and everything is okay. So this boat's probably the exact same thing, built the same way. All right, go ahead and light the fire. We'll be all right. Just like if it goes kapoof, we'll blow it out. We're all here.
Angajuk,
Strong lungs.
if we
can
were to
simply
light a
ask.
fire here. Yes, exactly. If we were to light a fire, would it burn you and your boat?
Watch this.
Yes, it is fire.
Okay. Well, I was
Fire
wrong.
burn.
As I thought.
It's
Let's
fine.
not do that.
Yeah, when we go
Shall
to the
we?
surface, Velen can do the thing that she always does. I'm sure
Yes.
that she can put the dome here. It's
Drop
been
a
warm
hut
so
on
far.
top of the whale. That's gonna be interesting.
I mean, I
Can't
don't.
wait to see
Well,
that one.
perhaps it could be
can
next to the well.
find a space of ice. If you
Oh, and the
wish
ice
to
is even
rest
better.
on the surface.
Perfect.
That'd be
like
good.
that
Thank
idea.
you.
That'd be
Yeah.
wonderful.
Now, if we put fire on the ice, then-
But he asked us to watch out for him, so we have to be as close as possible. And even I know that we're pretty safe in there, but I still think we should probably do watches just in case.
I agree.
what if you shrink him and put him inside the bag of holding?
I can only.
What the hell?
I can only do that for like
Would
an
you not
hour. I
want
can
to
only
be
I
in
can
the
only
water?
hold
You
that
always
for an
want
hour.
something in your bag of holding. Now you're what the helling? I don't understand.
Well, I mean, oh yeah, that's because last episode I was told that there's a limit. So there.
Yeah, I don't think a whale.
There's
I don't
If you
think a
can't fit
whale
a
would
piece
fit
of
in the
lumber,
bag.
yeah, if you can't fit a piece of lumber in the bag, you're probably not going to be able to fit a whale. Just a guess.
I mean, also, how about his feelings? I don't think Angajuk wants to go into a bag.
He's safe.
I
He'll be
feel like
okay.
it's cool.
no, there's nothing.
I just want a little whale. Be pretty cute.
I can do something.
Call the fish.
Make him bigger.
And I was talking to you about this, Teriel. I can hide him.
Oh yes, that's a good idea. Can you make the veil big enough? Like bigger than?
Oh yes.
I say that's a good idea. And you can put it on all of us, right?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Oh no, it's not that. No, it's.
Oh.
I'll show you when we stop. That's fine.
Oh, yep. Okay, yeah. All right, I'm down for that. Let's do it. I think that works. So, remember that practice that I told you a long time ago, Rhey? Good old elven practice, the game of the mind.
Yeah.
The flame versus the ice.
Mm-hmm.
Might want to try this sometime. I think you might conquer it now that you've seen it for you. And when you do, you'll feel an immense boost to your power. It's an old training, something that all the scholars used to do with us kids. Some of us didn't make it through it. Not saying they died or anything, it's just numbing minds. As in, no longer can talk. But, if you surpass it...
Okay.
And those are children. Consider me a child still, but still. I passed. Might want to try it one day.
Yeah.
I'll sit with you.
All right.
Also, Moonbrook can join us.
Yeah. And when my mind's blank, you'll feed me for the rest of my life. Yeah.
Sure.
Yeah.
I
Change my
have faith in
pants.
you. I know you're not gonna go that route. We'll stop it beforehand. You know, the funny thing is, she was so close before, but then it snapped. Something broke inside, and you're still here.
Perhaps
fair.
you would do better now that you have settled your fears, faced them so bravely.
Yeah, but I wouldn't do it now, since you just, But yeah, she has a point.
I will say that I'm still afraid of all this. That's never gonna go away.
Well, this whole world is scary, Rhey.
Yeah, and that's
We're all afraid.
that's
We
it
just
right
have
there.
different ways of dealing with it.
I
But I'm
shouldn't
proud of
be
you.
afraid of one thing over anything else. So, yeah, I will at some point, maybe when this is a little calmer and whatever we're on, I'll take a moment. I'll reach in and see.
Yeah.
What's there?
You stop at any time, too. It's just those that didn't know how to stop, the ones that had issues.
I can understand that.
Overachievers,
Huh. Yeah.
There was a a book that I was very interested in. Mother, when she acted like she cared, wanted me to go more in the arcane, to a level of the mind, like a psionicist of some sorts. Very dangerous, by the way. Every time you perform an art as a psionicist, if someone's better or has a better will than you, really bad things can happen. But boy, it's a power immense. And they really wanted me to do this. Manipulation, charming others, being able to take control, full control. Just had a thought. What if we took full control over an ice giant of some stature? Then we could just walk right in where we need to go.
Huh? How we do that?
We have ways.
I don't. So you do.
Well, you would be needed, my friend.
Well, okay.
The less willing...
Okay.
Well, let's just say the more willing they are, even if they're unconscious. Things can happen. You can make a knockout potion of some sort, or arrow, or some maybe a tranquilizer.
Okay.
Velen's book probably has some interesting stuff in there. Put spells together. Never know what might be able to happen.
I think we really gotta see the place first before we make any decisions.
Yeah, just if the opportunity arises.
Definitely.
Other than when we ran into one, does anyone really know much about these creatures? Like anything more than that guy was probably going to eat us. Like, that's all I know at this point.
Yeah. Vicious, spiteful, believe that everyone's inferior to them, smart as whips. They're not like their cousins. Always hungry, can eat loads, yeah, yep. Trophies, they love cutting off heads of things, hanging them up, sending them to their leader of some sort. They're even known to kill each other, if the opportunity is at hand. Those are things I've heard.
Huh.
Would I know anything, by the way?
I assume the locals can make a history check.
13.
I think I'll refrain since I asked. I'm assuming I just never mess with them. Stuck to town.
16.
So you don't know a ton about them. I think you know the obvious stuff. I don't know that you know a lot about their culture and whatnot. But I think the stuff that you do know generally is they're very, very focused in on strength as a representation of who someone is, and strength above all else is kind of what you do know about them. But I think, with a 13 or a 16, you really don't know too much.
Yeah, they like, brute strength and all that, but there's only one of us that's really good at that. Sorry, Teriel, but it's Nissa, so.
But I'm no brute, you're right.
You can be brutish, yeah, kind of a.
I don't know what that means. I'll take it as a compliment.
Rakish.
Take it as a compliment.
I must return to the surface now.
Scared the crap out of me.
Okay.
I will find ice nearby if you wish to get out.
Yes, please, thank you.
Yes, a rest
It'd
might
be nice to
helpful.
get around.
Yeah, it's starting to smell a lot like people in here. I get some air.
I've been having to go to the bathroom for the past, I don't know.
Use the blowhole, that's what I've been doing.
You what?
That's what that...
So what's that? That's what that thing's for?
What I've been doing.
You what?
Isn't that what it's for? That's what's in here. That's so nice.
Oh, not at all, man.
Angajuk, I am so sorry.
So am I.
And that's the place where we're going to go ahead and take our break. Oh my god.
I hate you, Corn!
We just go ahead and take a shit right here.
Oh god.
Fucking Angajuk. So am I.
The shit you say sometimes, Cord, just blows my mind.
It is amazing.
Where did that come from? Why?
Oh god. Oh, it's such a violation. Jesus Christ.
So gross.
It's so bad.
Horrible.
I'm gonna go pee.
Yeah, we're
The best
gonna.
thing about it, he's
Not in the
small enough.
blowhole. Please.
Well, he's small enough that
Oh.
he wouldn't clog
Let's
anything
just
up.
stop right there. We're gonna go ahead and we're gonna take a break here, folks. We're gonna take a little bit of a break. We're gonna be back in just a few minutes. If you're not doing so, please make sure you're following all these wonderful people. You can head on over
The
to
many
Table Story.
holes of calm.
tablestory.tv/rime, R-I-M-E. Go follow them in all the places, please. And also, let's get some claps for Rhey.
Yeah, holy that was so good.
So good.
I appreciate that.
Oh man, that scene was a ride.
We had
great.
a little chat, just very, very brief. I just kind of said a little bit about what I had planned, but a lot of it was just improv.
So good.
And, so really, really good job. Make sure you're following everybody. We're going to take a little bit of a break. We're going to be back in just a few minutes. And if you haven't done so, please make sure you're following everybody and come hang out on the Discord, which is just tablestory.tv/Discord if you want to come join us. We've got channels for all the different shows and things that we do, and lots of like-minded people who are looking for groups, looking for just general chatter about TTRPGs. Come hang out. We'll be back in just a little bit. Hang tight for more Rime of the Frostmaiden.
So,
as our group heads to the surface with Angajuk, you can all see the upcoming free space as giant sort of icebergs move about around. But Angajuk seems to have chosen, I suppose, the safest area around. You can see that those icebergs are a bit further away, but there are some small ones as he heads towards one. And you approach and breach the surface as the spray of water blasts all around you. And slowly but surely you can see the bubble start to come down around the boat as immediately you are struck by the cold, cold wind of Icewind Dale.
Terrell runs off the boat onto the ice.
Rush out onto the ice.
Yep, because I don't want that blowhole, like, nope.
Re-pooping.
Yeah, I don't need it. No. I'll go find a nice spot on the ice. And he gets up and
Don't
gets
go
off.
too far. We'll have to be here to
I'll
protect.
just be here. I just don't want.
I'm gonna strap on my crampons and then I'm gonna run out there because I don't want to slip and fall. And when I say
Good
run, I
idea.
mean just step out on there.
I'll just walk slowly.
I'll follow.
I'm gonna do what he does, and I'm gonna put my crampons on because we're from Icewind Dale and we're smarter than everyone else. Yeah.
Yeah, I've never took mine
That's
off,
right.
but yeah, that's cool.
That's right.
Yeah, I'm gonna do the same, but I'm gonna sit in the boat just for a second, just make sure everybody gets onto the ice, just in case they slip and fall.
All right, that was cool.
That
Where
was
is it? Where are the frost
incredible.
giants?
You're on
We're
a
not-
small sort of patch of ice. It's maybe 40 to 50 feet wide, something like that.
Oh,
Wait, how big is the hut? 40 feet wide?
No, about
Like
20.
way smaller,
20,
right?
Yeah, it's
20
Yeah.
Oh,
foot.
okay.
It's a 10-foot radius.
Yay.
whoa.
Well, are we all tired and ready to settle down then?
I mean, you guys can settle down. I'm gonna fish.
Cheppy can stay up and watch as well. She slept just a little while ago.
Well, you can assume that you've been down in the water. I mean, it's been like a full day or so.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Never mind. Cheppy can do a watch at some point.
I can
Yeah, me
as well.
too.
I'll also watch.
I'm
And I'm gonna fish.
I'm going to talk to Angajuk and just say I'm going to be casting something in a minute, and stuff might look weird. Just I don't want you to freak out, okay?
That's fine. I thought you were gonna say you're gonna turn into a trout.
Freak out.
Oh, he heard you.
Yeah, that's good. Okay. And I'm going to cast hallucinatory terrain and make the whole area around us look like more of the iceberg, including around the whale.
Cool.
Now be careful, Mortis.
Wow.
Yeah.
Interesting.
But it might hide you.
Disguising the whale as well. Very, very smart.
Yeah, from the inside, I think it talks about that. I think from the inside, you can see out, but there's a sort of translucent feel to it. But anything looking in, it would just look like
Got it.
more iceberg. If
So
somebody,
I can't just walk off the iceberg on accident.
Yeah.
Because I would see it.
Yeah. You guys can all clearly see the water. If something runs into it or tries to hit it or anything like that, they're gonna know, I believe, instantly.
Cool.
Because it's
Whoa,
just
that's
an illusion.
sweet. Did you just do this?
Mm-hmm.
Wow. Okay.
All right.
So are we doing the hut thing?
The hut's
We're all
going up.
ready
I'm
for-
going to fish.
I'm thinking it's a good spot right here. It's pretty flat, but also it's flat over here too.
Well, how
Actually,
about we put it in
really
between
anywhere.
the two flat areas that you
Here's
just
both.
pointed out?
Yeah, it's still pretty flat. It is ice. So yeah, that'll do.
Perfect.
Yeah. Okay.
And I'll go ahead and start summoning the hut.
Cool.
Summoning up the ice and snow, we see it start to swirl around. First beginning in an outline in the snow, it sort of spins around almost like a miniature snowstorm, and slowly but surely it begins to form this icy dome with a way in. You can see this just sort of this portal in that you've seen several times now, indicating the entry to Velen's tiny hut.
Do you have your spellbook out to cast this?
I always do.
All right, great. I'm looking over your shoulder trying to figure out what the hell it is you're reading.
You say over the shoulder, but you mean under her armpit, right? Because
that's true.
What are you doing?
Just trying to figure out what the hell that is. So that's the so that's the hut. Is this page the hut page? Okay, I guess that's a yes. All right, your silence is deafening.
Chubby can come inside and start a fire. Make it nice and toasty.
That would be good.
Very
Okay.
well.
Probably gonna walk in the hut.
Okay.
I will go inside and I will take some strips of fish out of my bag. I will, one for each of us and then another for Angajuk. And then I place them onto the coals of the burning fire. And I start to cook them. And then I
Okay.
realize that we've smoked them already and they don't need that. So I take them off immediately. Oh, geez, okay. Okay. Okay.
I think I'd go to Moonbrook and ask, would you like some help with the fishing?
Oh yeah, cool. You know, that would be awesome. Yeah.
Let's do that.
Yeah. We're gonna go fishing. We'll be back. Okay.
Okay.
Chubby's gonna heat some food up and have some food to eat.
Feel free to fish over there. I have this under control.
This hole's mine.
Yeah, make sure to remove any rations that people use.
Oh, that's true.
please.
Thank you. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. I'm giving everyone a ration, by the way.
Okay.
And if you don't know that, I'm walking around going, here's your ration. And then I go up to Rhey and I go, Rhey, could I have a berry?
I'm gonna make berries. I don't want your rations, and then I'll go ahead. and pass it.
Okay.
Yeah, that's not changed. Here you go.
All right, more for me.
Yeah.
So you are a fish.
You got me.
And I go, here you go, Angajuk. Here you go, buddy.
And it's just like this really gross leathery coil of a fish in a dumb wheel of it, and then there's just a good berry in the middle of it.
Here you are. Open up.
Thank you.
All right. I'm about to put something tiny in your mouth. It's not at all a lot of food. It's just a bite, but I promise it's going to be filling. All right? You're gonna have to trust us. Open up. Whoa, okay, wow, that's a big mouth.
And then he just tosses this tiny little, like, cookie size sushi down to his tongue.
Okay, there you go.
And I pat his nose.
That's just in there. It's ready. Just eat it.
But it is so small.
I just said that. It's gonna be really filling, though.
Alright.
All right, I'll say what Rhey said. I'm about to put it something. Oh, okay. All right. Okay. All right. All right.
This tastes much like what Anga would make for me.
I'm happy I was able to do that. Is mine better?
I don't know.
Okay. All right, thank you. Enjoy that. Enjoy that. Thank you. Thanks for the trip so far. This has been really great. Please don't eat me. Thank you.
Like
So-
I said, don't make friends.
We join Nissa and Moonbrook, who've gone off to fish.
I'm fishing too, but I'm away from them because, you know, cuddly time.
The landscape before you, Moonbrook and Nissa, is a sea of moving ice. It is brutally cold. Even more so because there is almost no protection from the wind moving across the water. You can see large icebergs sort of colliding with each other in the distance. You can see probably remnants of ships and things, maybe some wood floating in the water here and there. This is a very dangerous place. The place where the Dark Duchess met its end a long time ago now. As you make space to fish with Nissa, Moonbrook, are you fishing off of the edge? Are you making a hole in the ice? There is space to fish off of the edge if you want to do that.
I mean, Nissa, what do you want to do? Have you done this before?
Just recently?
No. You know, I'm a pro. We'll do it off the edge, because, you know,
All right.
no big deal. So,
Sure. I start.
I'll
like-
let you go first, you know, and I
Okay.
can help you if you need help.
Sounds like a plan. Are you cold?
No, I mean, yes, I'm cold. Very
Okay.
cold.
I like take off one of my furs and just put it around her, and then I go over to the edge and start getting the fishing tackle out.
Moonbrook is like, she'll wrap it around super tight, and yeah, glad that her lying totally helped.
The furs are quite big on you. I mean, this is quite a bit larger than you. She's like a foot taller than you, maybe a foot and a half taller than you. So they're quite large, and they sort of overlap, and they're very warm. It's almost like you have a full blanket around you. And this gets the fishing tackle together, getting it ready to fish. Angajuk sort of off to the side. You can probably see Mortis about there. Maybe Rhey is in the distance, and Teriel's a bit a ways. It looks like he's having his own fishing adventure.
God, top that!
Everyone in this group is an interesting character.
Yeah, but it brings some flavor. It would be very boring otherwise. So I'm grateful for it.
That's true. Are you doing all right out here?
Funny you should say that. I'm little indifferent. I don't know how I feel exactly because, I can sit here all day long and say like, oh yeah, I'm doing fine. But then I see a piece of wood float by and it's like, is that the Dark Duchess, so. Oh, look, there is a piece of wood floating by. I don't know what that's for.
Nissa would just, put a hand on her shoulder. Like, you're very brave being out here.
Yeah, you say brave, but, I don't feel very brave at all. But I don't know, I had, a bit of a revelation, you could say, so I feel a lot better than I would have felt.
That's really good. I think being brave is doing things even when you're afraid, right? So, you and Rhey, you're both very amazing for being out here.
You are, you're too kind, Nissa. I don't think that you realize just how special you are, but like I said, there was a revelation that says it's okay to be out here and move forward, really, with life.
Yes. It is. There's so much in all of our pasts, but we can't dwell there. And we don't know how much time we have left. This trip, we might survive it. I hope we do. But if we don't, whatever time remains, I'm glad we're here together.
That's also funny that you should say that, because if something happens to me, I would want you to know that I care deeply for you. And it's not just as a friend, I think. I feel like I might love you, and I just need you to know in case something happens. I don't know if I told Alice that enough, and I want you to know that you are loved, and you're not what they said you were. You're not a monster, and you're not what you think you are. You're special. I
cannot see myself the way that you see me, but I feel very lucky. And I want you to know that you are loved as well. I don't think I would have made it this far without you, without your friendship and your care, and you just inspire me so much. I love you as well. I hope you know that.
I do. I do know that. I know that you love me as a friend. You said so yourself, and I just want you to know it's not bad if you only love me as a friend.
Moonbrook, I love you as more than a friend. I don't think I realized that until you said that. But coming out here, seeing these things with you, seeing you be so brave, I guess I've had a bit of a revelation too.
It's funny how that thing works, right?
Yeah.
So if we survive this, and I hope we do, maybe we could figure out about how to move forward.
You better
Together.
survive this then.
I'll try, okay? I can't give any promises out here, so...
I'm gonna hold you to that.
Please do. You can hold me whenever you like, actually, so, there's that.
Nissa would put her arm around Moonbrook and just kind of, like, hold her close.
That was okay. Yeah, okay. You definitely can hold me whenever you like. Okay, I like this. She totally forgets fishing. She doesn't give a fuck about fishing now.
Nissa kind of forgot about the fishing too. I think they just sit there and kind of snuggle.
They snuggle, they look into each other's eyes, and they totally forget to fish at all.
Yep.
There's some happy times out on the ice as Rhey and Mortis converse with Angajuk. Cheppy makes some delicious food for everyone, and Teriel almost dies fishing. The group settles down for the night after some time, allowing Angajuk some rest. Today has been a very important day for a lot of the group. I think we see probably some happiness on many of their faces today. I think today was a day that a lot of them needed. Eventually they all settle down for the night. You all get a full night's rest. You awake in the morning, doing your normal business. You can see that I think maybe Nissa and Moonbrook are, probably just sharing
Definitely
some furs and
snuggled together.
Was it actually that cold tonight? I thought we had the fire going. Was there 2 fires going?
What?
Let them be.
I don't know. I mean, it looks cuddly in there. I was gonna slip in between. Cold.
We wouldn't mind either.
Fell
Nice
into
and
the freaking
warm.
water yesterday, and fish was nibbling on me. Why can't I catch a fish? But want to nibble on my hair. I got it wet. Do you understand that? Did you not hear the horrors? What cold water does to this?
I didn't hear anything. Did you hear
You're
anything?
supposed to wash your hair with cold water, darling.
No.
Better for it.
Not that water. There's poop in it, and water shillings floating around, and
I
knows
have
what.
not enough coffee nor alcohol for this early in the morning.
Look at it, it's frayed. It's all over the place. There's an arcane brush here to brush. Arcane brushes, they brush it themselves.
Would you like me to brush your hair for you?
Don't you touch it. You foul woman, I seen what you did to your dead things.
You almost killed my dogs. And you're talking about what I do?
Your dogs My hair. There's a clear ceiling there that's non-existent when it comes to this. This is everything to me. It's like my face and everything else.
I'm going to kill you in your sleep.
Teriel, Cheppy's part goat. This doesn't make me feel great.
What do you mean? I don't treat you like a
an
pet.
animal's life? Is it better than Cheppy?
No.
Cheppy, you should choose a better man, darling.
You're not a dog.
But Cheppy's part goat.
That's. I wouldn't consider it a goat. You have. Okay, fine. Look,
She has a very furry butt.
Apparently, furry butts are not worth keeping alive.
She has
Have
a
you
lovely
warmed
furry
her
we
butt.
are in the middle of a catastrophe.
And you're
you're talking
bitching
about
about your hair.
That is the catastrophe. It's the hair. It's everywhere. It's starting to fray. I've split ends. Everything is starting to happen. I don't even know what to do with myself anymore. I woke up with it in my mouth. Do you not understand? You wouldn't. Your hair has been gone for a long time, Harpel.
I
And Rhey.
cut it, you oaf.
Is that what you do with it? Is
My
that what you
hair
call
still grows.
it? Does it? Prove it.
It does. How can I prove it, you idiot?
That's what I was asking. Maybe Mortis can whip something up with mayonnaise and wipe it in there. I heard that would do some wonders.
Prove it, prove it.
There you go. Actually, can I see your book?
What are we talking about?
I don't really
Can
know
I
the
see your
content.
hair?
No.
I have a nice blade for it.
You see, she just threatened me. Why did we let her in the group again? She threatened me.
I don't have any hair.
You told us to let her in?
Well, actually, it was Nissa who did, and then... Anyway.
Anyway, like I was saying, don't go anywhere near that water. It's evil. The things in it are not normal.
I thought it was quite lovely to look at. And
I saw you two yesterday. You went
Fish.
fishing. We would have starved to death if it wasn't for me.
did you actually catch anything?
So,
Bad
you know,
hair.
Other than a bad hair day.
Look, a cold maybe? I don't know. The water is frigid. It's
I
evil
don't think
out
we
there.
could eat bad hair.
I may have caught some things. I don't know if they're edible. They're outside still. It's too.
You left them out there?
Look, when an emergency rises, you tend to it.
Outside, we see like some horrific, you know, like an anime when they mosaic out something that's like too disgusting. Like, it just, there's like horrible purple stink lines, and yeah, there's something on several
Blobfish.
sticks that are just, yeah,
It had a face.
it's an old
And I
bootopus.
swear, talk to me. I don't even know. It's still out there, Mortis. You might want to use it. I don't even know.
What are we
anymore.
talking about? What's out there?
Go look. Just
I poked my
you know,
head outside the
the
hut.
funny thing is I was leaning a little bit. I was nosy. I was being nosy. I was trying to see what those two was up to because I wanted to catch a bigger fish. I saw them stand in each other's eyes, and I tipped over. The hair hit the water, and
You don't
that
know
thing
what you're
came up and
talking about.
grabbed me.
Were you looking at them, Teriel?
Look, I was making sure they were okay.
We were fine. We were just having a conversation, you know?
Sure,
So mind your own damn business,
Yeah,
all right?
great conversation. I've never seen you smile so much before, ever. Actually.
Well, that's a good thing. Now, should we get back on the whale?
At
She's
this point,
funny. She was telling me a joke. You know, the joke was about your damn hair.
This is not a joke. This
Isn't it though?
is like the genes. You know where? I have the blood of Quarreling.
I also have the blood of Quarreling.
Not
We
in my
both-
bloodline. Your hair. You know what?
Her hair is fabulous. What are you on
Cheppy's gonna
about?
get back on the whale man.
The
I
whale.
help
no hair
Moonbrook
if it's
gather
on
her
your
things,
head.
and I'm just like smiling and kind of just
Look.
next to her, laughing.
Just give me a brush. Anybody have anything? Anything with bristles? Maybe boar?
Actually,
No!
I do.
I'm gonna
but you know
ask
what?
on the
I'm not-
goop. I'm a goop.
I actually have this very nice malachite beard comb set that I've got. It has jewels all over it. However,
It's a comb.
I'm not gonna.
Does it
I'm
glide
not
through the
gonna-
hair?
Yeah,
So-
and I'm not gonna let you use
60
it.
degree
because
angle?
You're being an asshole.
Wait, can Cheppy use that for her butt?
Yes, here, sure.
I'm going to go.
Thanks,
talk-
Moonbrook.
What's it like having hair?
No blood for the butt. Why?
Great.
It's all right.
Moonbrook, you're right. Quite.
What's he talking about? What's outside?
Yeah, exactly.
Shall we go back
he
to the
caught
whale?
some stuff. I guess it's not.
I'm gonna go look at it.
Yeah.
I poke my head out, and I want to see what's going on outside.
Sure.
No, Chappie, no!
You see Cheppy hold up
Ariel, it's my brush.
this beautiful comb. It's all shiny and it looks amazing. And there's like this little like glisten off of it, and then she starts to comb her butt.
Okay,
Oh,
and then I
it
poke
has
my head back in the
7
hut.
It's 7 red garnets. It's like fancy as hell.
Jeppy's gonna have the softest butt out here. It's gonna be great.
Well, Mortis, you see something outside that you didn't probably expect to see, but there's been a lot of that on this trip, I guess.
Uh-huh.
Uh-huh.
And a lot of things.
As the rest of the
Seen
group
a lot of things.
gets their stuff together, you had a long rest, so any spells that you would want to have prepared or whatever, please change them as necessary. And I can assume that you're all heading back to Angajuk?
Yeah.
Yes.
Yep.
Yeah.
Hey, buddy. So maybe give him a little berry, little food. He might be hungry again.
He did that last night.
Oh yeah, it lasts for 24, huh?
I think so. He's also a pretty big boy. He's a big boy. Look at him.
Yeah,
Look at this guy.
If he asks for it, I'll make some more.
Hey, also, who wants potions before I get down to it today? Anyone?
I'll take one because I never take one, and I
Okay.
want one now.
All right. Potion?
Jeppy still has one.
Nope, it's water now. I'll have to make you a new one.
Jeppy will exchange her water for the potion.
Okay, so that's 2. Okay, thank you. I'll take the
I
bottle.
will take one as well.
All right, 3. Anyone else? All right,
So,
3 it
like-
is.
Case should have one.
Who's that? Oh, Rhey? Rhey, you want one?
Right?
No, I'm good. I'm staring at Teriel. Just. You're doing good, buddy.
Where did you get a dingle hopper
Ariel's
out
using
here?
a fork from a mess kit to comb his hair.
It's not a fork, it's a dingle hopper, man.
It is a
Yeah,
dingle hopper.
No, I don't think it's Cheppy's butt comb. I think this is just a fork
Oh,
from
that's
a mess
accurate.
kit.
That's
You know what?
wonderfully accurate.
Sometimes you have
Oh
to
no.
take emergency purposes. Today, this is a glorious comb. And no, she did not use that comb on her butt.
No, I have a comb.
Jeppy
if you
did
want.
use the comb on the butt.
I just can't. You don't understand.
You want this comb?
I'll take it.
Where did that come
I've got a
from?
tool for any occasion.
Yes, please.
Okay?
How good does Cheppy's fur look right now after
Oh, it's
being
sparkling
brushed?
and beautiful.
She's kind of like walking
Very
around,
floofy.
like
It's extra floofy.
shaking her butt as she moves around, so all of her hair is floofing up.
Wow.
How does the comb look?
The malachite comb, the malachite butt comb.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's just
Is it matted with
I also
yeah,
have
it's just
one.
covered in hair and
bits and
all bits. Yeah.
Oh, I love it.
Can you just clean it off, like when you're done with it?
Jeppy probably should clean the comb off. It's pretty gross.
Yeah, it's
I have a big question here that's been bothering me.
Okay.
As
what's your
big as
question?
Cheppy's butt big, or what are we talking about?
Not that big. In a
Okay.
good way.
It's
No.
poof.
When's the last time have you all washed your asses?
There's a
Funny you
collective
say
like
that.
silence around the group as everyone sort of looks out of the corner of their eyes at each other.
And then
Well,
there's
I did
my
jump
eyes
into the
shift as a
water
blowhole
earlier.
blows in the background.
I mean, I was out there in the.
What else
swimming
did you do in a
around
blow? No, don't
I
answer
guess we
that.
should probably shower.
Yes, you know, cold water
But ow.
works. I found that out last night. Should all just jump over.
No.
We could also
Let's
just
just
warm
have-
up some water.
You know, there's some hypothermia, because, like...
If you do it
know,
quickly enough, it won't hurt. Believe me.
Why could we not just warm up some water with the fire that Cheppy has made for us so wonderfully?
I think
I didn't get
Teriel
to.
just wants to watch
I
it
didn't
suffer.
get to.
wants everyone else to suffer like he
No,
did.
we're working on teamwork, and teamwork requires you to do what I had to do. And
Are we
now,
No, it
outside right
doesn't,
now?
darling.
Mortis, do you have a pot?
but that's not. How it
Do I have a pot?
Yeah, I got a
Whack,
pot.
are we outside right now?
Yeah, I mean, I would assume that you kind of all headed out there, yeah.
Towards like Angajuk? Because they're like, is Teriel wearing his armor right now?
I literally.
I don't know.
Teriel, are
can I
you wearing
look
your
at
armor?
Cheppy? Look at me in the damn eyes, Cheppy.
He's
All
only
right.
put on his handguards, and he has like
And
his
a pot?
leather and like.
Yeah.
Behind
There you are.
Okay. So
Teriel,
that?
Cheppy's gonna look at
Hot for a
Moonbrook
washing.
and she's going to bunker down and she is going to, in his butt, ram him with her horns into the water.
Moonbrook's also going to assist with the push from the shoulders.
Okay, so Cheppy, make your ram attack with advantage because you're being helped by Moonbrook.
Hey,
And this is versus Teriel's AC
wait a minute.
without
is this a
armor.
check?
Oh, yeah.
Wait a minute.
This is a
I
check.
also I get +4
Why?
because my aura. This is a
saving
throw.
It's not a saving throw. This is versus your AC, which is lower, by the way, because you're not wearing your armor. So,
What is
Cheppy,
it for
what's my-
horns? What would
should-
it be? Like,
so it should be. This should be. I think you have it
16?
on your main page where you've got your attacks.
yeah.
What is my AC? 16 without armor?
So your armor.
No. 10, 11?
It's probably like 11 or 12, honestly. It should be. What's your dex mod?
That's not talking about my dex. It's 9.
super duper.
Is it -1?
Yes.
Awesome.
Yeah. So I
Yeah, you
believe
need
it's a
something
9.
cool.
If I'm not mistaken.
Yes.
A 14 will be enough. You didn't even roll that with advantage, but let's roll with advantage. Let's see what happens. How'd you get a -1 on the damage?
Thank God. I don't want to die over here.
Well,
You healed them.
it is a -1 somehow.
She killed me.
It is legitimately a love tap.
Yeah, it's not. There's no damage here except to your pride, Teriel. As
I will
the shouldering of Moonbrook and Cheppy sends Teriel careening
Now,
into
I
the
say
freaking
that-
cold water.
We should go.
I immediately cast control water, and I create a wave to throw him back onto the ice, and it's gonna hit everybody right there.
Gosh, damn it.
Oh, okay. I need a dexterity saving throw for Mortis, Cheppy,
God, that's long.
Moonbrook,
So sorry.
Velen, and Nissa. Nissa, you have advantage because you're a barbarian.
I
Why did
also
my-
should have advantage, shouldn't I?
I have a broken mouse. I'm sorry.
You don't have advantage. Why would you get advantage?
No, evasion.
Ah, okay.
Okay, I'm gonna roll again.
Well, what does
Even
evasion
in the-
do? What does
This is
evasion
incredible.
actually say that it does?
It says I can nimbly dodge out of the way of certain area effects and use my dexterity saving throw if I had damage.
You don't get
I do.
+4 because
That's not the whole thing. We need the whole thing. That was like
That's
cleverly
not all of it.
omitted. That was cleverly omitted bits and
It says
pieces
these
there.
words.
It
You
says
read
it
like
all.
every third word. No. Beginning at level 7, you can nimbly dodge out of the way of certain area of effects, such as a red dragon's fiery breath or an ice storm spell. When you are subjected to the effect, it allows you to make a dexterity saving throw to take only half damage. You instead take no damage. So, you still have to pass the saving throw.
Yeah, and I did 21, I'm sure.
Excellent.
Come on.
So a 21 is definitely a pass. However, let's see. Mortis, did you
Yes?
just double click by accident?
Yep, I have a broken mouse.
Okay. Let's see. So 10 and 13 from Nissa. And why do you have a 21? That looks like an 11 to me. Oh, the first roll. The first roll.
It was the first roll.
It was the first one. Okay. Yeah, no, it was the first one. Okay. So,
wait. Oh, fuck. I've got to do it too. I would have been standing there. Like, it was reactionary, so.
okay.
Oh, man.
I'm so upset. Is this just, is a save, dexterity save?
Yeah, right, Rhey. You're just like,
I try to catch it
I would have taken it, yeah, but that's fine.
Okay, so, Mortis,
in the pot.
Nissa, unfortunately, the both of you are not quick enough as Teriel gets sent back sprawling onto the ice.
he's just like face down, ass up on the ice. Just fully wet, pissed.
So anime.
Steam is happening. You ruined my hair after I combed it with a fork.
Why is it so Soka? Like, I just.
Nissa,
You know what
Nissa, you, Teriel, and Mortis, I need to make Constitution saving throws against the cold.
Ah, shit.
Now,
Great.
you do have Teriel's aura now.
No, that shit's closed off.
Okay.
God damn it.
Don't I have resistance to cold though?
You do. You have advantage on it. Yep.
That team.
Okay. That's a little chilly, Nissa, but you're fine. Mortis, you and Teriel.
Yes.
Ah! It's so cold.
My boys are shriveled. I am mad.
Wow.
Quite amusing.
Wowie.
Quite enjoyable, even. Just a little
Great
bit silly.
fun.
You need to get them warmed up ASAP.
You having
Bonfire.
Can you cast a bonfire? Oh my god. All right.
just cast it on me. I don't give a crap if you burn me up, please.
Here you go, guys. Chubby's got you. I think Frog needs to warm up a little bit as well.
I think Nissa would actually just come up to Moonbrook and just be like, I'm just a little chilly, and just kind of lean on her a little.
And then I'm going to do that to Terrio. Excuse me.
I've got you.
Oh, what a beautiful couple.
I hate you.
No, you don't.
Warm me.
Warm?
So,
You did this. Dry me off.
after warming up for a bit, the group finally meets back up with Angajuk. And they've had a nice wake up for today. After warming up and getting themselves ready. It's like basically the equivalent of 12 cups of coffee with that kind of a wake up, I think. We find Angajuk, who's just sort of sitting there with the boat sort of at the surface, and says,
You slept for a very long time. What were those strange dances you were doing?
Who's he talking to?
What strange dances?
You jumped in the water and danced and flopped about like a fish.
Oh, that was that was them being. I don't want to talk about it, actually. It's.
Are you ready to go?
Yes,
Yes.
Yeah.
to go.
We are.
If you look carefully out into the distance, you can see the fog that surrounds Boreal's island.
and as Angajuk mentions it, those that have dark vision, or some superior forms of dark vision, maybe just barely can see the hints of a very thick fog. Probably like some of the thickest fog you've probably ever seen out in the horizon. Its tendrils sort of cascading across the surface of the water onto some ice in the distance. Cheppy, you're probably able to see it the best, but the fog is barely penetrable by your vision. You can't see anything through it. It is like it is solid.
This is one of the craziest things Cheppy has ever seen. Even in the Fae, with Cheppy's magic eyes, I could never not see into fog like this. We're supposed to go in there and talk to some giants?
That is where Oriel's island is.
I
makes
suppose
you
we
feel
have
better.
no choice.
Hey,
There are many ships that crash there.
How about whales? Do a lot of whales crash there?
That's a relief.
Angajuk, I don't know how long we're gonna be there. How do we...
I will wait for you, my friend.
Thank you. I appreciate that. Are we ready to go?
I would say so.
Yes.
I'm a little on the cold and wet side, but besides that, I think we're good.
I think Rhey can warm you up with some fire. Chappies would burn everybody down here.
No, it's I cast produce flame. It is a fire, so I'm near Mortis, and I'm like, all right.
Oh yeah, thank you.
Yeah, no, don't touch it. You will burn yourself.
This
Don't
is
touch
hot.
it.
Yeah, okay, that is warm.
Okay, yeah. Mm-hmm.
It is a fire. Okay.
Yeah, it is. Yep. No, don't show me your butt. I don't want to warm that up. Turn around.
Hey.
Turn around.
All right.
Yep. Thanks.
Are you
All right.
all ready?
Ready? I
We're
think.
ready.
Yes.
There are 2 more sleeps until we reach the island.
Okay.
Great.
It's a long way away.
Yeah.
Right, 3 sleeps. Yeah. Yeah.
Do
I remember now.
Does the fog stay even on the island, or can we see on the island?
It only surrounds the island.
Wow. Magical fog.
Oh yeah, maybe. Huh. But yeah.
All right,
Ready.
let's go. All right, I'm gonna make my way up onto the boat through the bubble.
Yeah, Cheppy's gonna follow Morty.
The bubble forms as you descend
Oh, okay.
into the water.
Oh yeah, okay. Yeah, I'm gonna make myself on the boat.
Hop on.
Yeah, Terrell's been on the boat first.
Okay.
You say on the boat first?
On the boat in furs.
Oh, you're like, I want the boat first. Hey, all right, Terry.
Shotgun.
Yeah, all right.
I see.
So, Angajuk submerges. The bubble forms, and you continue your journey. Again, it is a magical experience, both literally and figuratively, as you journey below the surface of water. Unless anyone would like to do anything special in this time, we can sort of fast forward through this travel.
This can be fast, but I think I'm going to pull out my dice, and I'm going to bet whoever wants to bet, like a gold for every roll. Highest roll wins.
You had dice this whole time when we were asking before about games?
I told you. I said I had dice.
Yeah.
He
You were
did
too
say he
busy
had
playing with
dice.
the blowhole, apparently, that he didn't notice.
I wasn't playing. It was a utilization.
Yeah, don't do that again.
Cheppy roll.
I've
We can
learned.
do 5 rolls.
All right. Oh, all right. That's
Okay.
perfect. That's perfect.
So, this will be sleight of hand checks to make these rolls. So,
Okay.
Rhey and Chappie, please get ready. It will be a roll off. This is how we're gonna do this.
I wanna
Can I
play
use
too.
performance?
No. This is a sleight of hand check. What are you performing?
I'm performing dice throwing.
I don't know. I don't know if you sold me on that one.
She like rolls it off her horn.
Oh, I don't know why that's at advantage. Sorry.
So, on the first
Try
roll,
use
it goes to
perception.
Cheppy.
I'll take that gold, sucker.
One gold
alright,
to
sorry.
Cheppy.
All right, Frog, kiss the dice. We got this.
The dice turn into a prince.
All right.
An
all right,
11
here we-
from Cheppy on the second roll.
All right, here we go. And
A 12 from Rhey.
give me that back. Thank you very much.
Cheppy gives him back the gold.
I'll get it back from you. Sneak attack. Ha!
All right, all right, all right.
14 from Cheppy.
Oh!
And an 18 from Rhey.
Oof.
You're cheating, Ray.
How could I cheat?
Here's
Could I
another
cheat?
gold.
No, I'm not going to. Thanks.
All right, we have 2 more. All right, Cheppy, come on, Frog. Ooh.
Oh my God.
Wow,
Okay.
a
All right.
19 from Cheppy. It keeps getting
Okay.
better.
All right, here we go, and
That's a natural 1 from Rhey.
I think that's 2 gold.
That's
Miss
not
Your-
2 gold. That's not the.
I
Nope.
think that's 2 gold.
Nope.
That's a
I
I think
one.
that's
Nope.
2 gold.
Fuck.
Yeah.
A natural 20 is 2 gold to the person that rolls it, and a natural 1 is 2 gold to the person.
I knew.
the
Just
other
you
person.
know,
Yeah.
when that 19 showed up, I knew I was gonna get a 1. I could feel it in my soul.
All right, Terry, I'll blow on them. We got this. Give me another goal.
Oh. Oh.
So, while Cheppy is throwing the dice, so Cheppy throws the dice. You can see they bounce off the edge of the boat. They roll back, and it's so great. And Cheppy's getting so excited, and then an eldritch blast is loose and blasts the dice into pieces.
I will never blow on dice again if that happens. I
didn't see the. I didn't see the number. I didn't see it. I didn't see the number. Oh man, you're gonna have to give me new dice. I didn't see it. That's a shame.
Wait, how am I supposed to play? You just ruined the whole game, Cheppy.
Dice
Well, I
are in
guess.
their dice are like several pieces, just scorch marks on the edge of the boat.
Can someone mend this?
Can you
I got another game involving this bottle.
Wait. Can you mend? Can we mend the
I
I
dice?
can.
got it. Terrio cast
Terry
them in.
out. Fix Cheppy's mistake.
Over the next
Alright.
minute, Teriel slowly begins to adhere the pieces of the dice back together. The die.
There you go. But when he hands it to him, it's like 20 is on all sides of one of them, and he hands that to Cheppy.
No, she already rolled.
There
She
you go.
already rolled. Right. I didn't see the number. Fuck. All right, roll. Your choice. You can either pick whatever fake number you saw, or you can roll.
All right, Cheppy's. We're gonna do one more, Ray, with the new
okay,
dice.
okay.
Ready?
Yeah. Huh.
An 11 from Cheppy.
Okay. Look, if I win this, I break even. So.
Want me to blow on? Oh.
Oh.
And an 11 from Rhey. A tie. A re-roll must be done.
Wow.
All right. Go
All right,
ahead. Go
Cheppy's gonna
ahead.
pick
Anybody
it
want me to
back
blow on
up.
him?
Morty!
Oh, I knew he was going to snort.
I knew it. You knew it. You knew me.
All right.
Cheppy trusted you.
There's just this
Well, just trust
horrific
the luck.
slime that's hanging off of Cheppy's hand. But Cheppy rolls a
You're
natural 20.
Whoa.
Rhey, you got to roll. We got to see. If it's anything below a natural 20, Cheppy earns another 2 gold. And that's a 5 from Rhey. 2 more gold to Cheppy.
Just
I'm
boogers all over her hand. She reaches out
There's
to
just
Ray.
a horrible, just a
You're welcome.
horrible slime hanging down from her hand.
Slayer of Zoggerok and Dice Blower.
The old
extraordinaire.
luckus of the snorters.
Ray, today is not your lucky day, darling.
That's a good one. She's way
Hey.
Say that was good, but mine wasn't. I thought the knucklehead trout between the legs was a great one. I thought it was
Good. That was a
Thank
good
you,
one.
thank you.
All right, I
Well done.
lost.
You can.
It was still
stay.
fun. So, thank you, Cheppy.
Yeah, it
That
was
was
great. Peppy's at 6 gold.
You're buying me a drink with that at some point, just so you know. Like, at least
That's
one.
not how betting works, darling.
You're not in this. Okay? Just one.
Drinks on Cheppy.
Thank you.
Hey, since now you have my money, could you buy this thing for me? Thanks.
Oh, come on. That's, that's fair. Buy the loser a drink. Please.
So, the journey continues much like this along the way, and the travel time passes. 2 more days pass as you periodically rest with Angajuk on the ice. Eventually, Angajuk speaks to you.
The island draws near. We will surface soon.
Yeah.
Do we
Well,
have
it
to
is,
walk on the ice, or will you drop us off close?
There is a place near the island. A very large dock. I will drop you there.
Do you think we can stay hidden from the frost giants when we land?
I do not know.
Thank you, Angajuk.
You are welcome.
Angajuk, do you think that they might hurt you if they see you? Are you worried about being hurt?
I am strong. I fought Uriel's bird. I will take care of myself.
Awesome.
That is good to know.
I will check back every now and then to see if you have returned. Back
Thank you.
to the dock. But please, come back.
We will. We always come back.
Not all of us.
During that dice play, could I have been working on my poisons?
You had 2 days, so whatever you wanted to do in that time.
Cool.
Teriel, the orc's still with us.
Perfect.
It's just in here.
Yeah. It's just not like it happened again. Getting thrown into the same situation once again.
Yeah, but at least we know what we're going into. That was such a surprise.
Yeah. Well, no turning back now.
No.
Angajuk heads towards the surface. You can see heavy snowfall up above, landing on the water. You can see the sort of ripples as they hit the surface, moving all about. Shortly thereafter, you emerge. All around you, you can see huge shelves of ice. Massive all around. Snow is falling in heavy clumps all about you. And you can see this landmass of ice with huge ice shelves like cliffs. 20, 30, 40, maybe even 50 feet high. They rise up out of the water. And all around the island, you can see thick fog that seems impenetrable. And a large dock ahead of you connects with the island. The fog through which you've been traveling thins enough so that you can see these 50-foot high cliffs of solid ice. Jutting out of the water off the coast are the bare, weather-beaten masts of sunken ships. Ahead, you can make out what appears to be a partially shattered dock, carved out of ice. As you get closer, it becomes obvious that the dock was made for giants. It is colder here than even you felt on the sea of moving ice. It penetrates your bones, through your clothing, even your winter furs. It chills you. This place must be where Oriel lives.
Is it me, or did it get a lot colder?
It's not you.
It's very cold.
Mm-hmm.
Cheppy's freezing.
No, I usually don't say this very much, but I just got a little bit of a chill in my heart, not through my body. I feel like death is ominous. I feel very close to death right now.
Okay.
It's not something to be afraid of.
Isn't it?
It's part of life, isn't it?
I think being afraid is natural, but we must face it.
I'm
Regardless.
saying death isn't what you should be afraid of.
Is everything leading up to it?
Yes. I like you. You catch on quick.
Well, I think that's what. So, this is going to be dangerous.
Cheppy, what do your Seder eyes see? Can you see any ice giants?
Yeah, Cheppy's gonna kind of look around where they're standing right now, and as far as she can see, try to see what is going on.
There are massive steps that the dock connects to, making their own sort of path through and up the ice shelf. You can tell that these steps are definitely not made for someone your size.
How tall would you say a step is? Like 5 feet, or?
Probably about that. Yeah. You'd have to climb up like each step.
There are some very big steps, like bigger than Cheppy-sized steps over that way. They're not meant for us. Cheppy has no idea how anyone's gonna lift her up there.
Well, I can, but I don't know if that's the smartest way to go. I don't know if
Probably
there is
going
another way
straight
to
in the
go,
front
but-
door is not the smartest, you're right.
Well,
Do I
could
see
probably-
any, like, hills or mountains or?
This is
I
like
think
a
it's-
shelf of ice, like it's cliffs all about this place. This is a
I
big
think
place,
it's the
too.
stairs. It's the stairs.
You don't see anything else? No else to go. Oh, okay.
I guess we could fly. Chappie could try to fly up and put pitons in.
I
Not
have my
fly.
eye.
That might be a really good idea.
That's good.
Yeah, I-
Yes. Yes, we don't need
I
to put
have-
ourselves in harm's way.
I also have Booger, which I don't know if the eyeball.
Mine is invisible. Is Booger?
No. But
I
mine also isn't. Anyway, just go. Okay, fine.
can. Okay, so once we scout it out, and
Right.
that is the way we have to go, we have a lot of options, right?
We do.
So
We have a lot of
Cheppy
options.
can do some flying and maybe help us.
Right.
I can be an eagle again and fly some of you up. I'm a little concerned about that though, because it's would be separating us.
'Cause you were
I can
just a-
get
you were
I
just
can
a
get out
fish.
my little susu, and every like, I don't know, 6 seconds or so I can teleport us up, but he's gonna leave fire behind, so we are going to be announcing ourselves constantly as we're bouncing up those steps.
I think the first best step is to scout it out with Velen's super
Yes.
cool eyeballs. We can do that and then see what we see and come up with a better plan. In the meantime, maybe we should get closer to the wall and not in front of the stairs in case anybody comes down.
That
Really?
also is a very good thought.
Good news is we haven't been noticed yet.
That's
Yeah,
probably a good
so
place
maybe
for us
it's-
to end the session right there.
Cast pass without
Very ominous. Like how ominous this is, I don't like it.
Oh, what
Very
a session, everybody!
Good session. Yeah, it was so
What a
funny.
a lot of fun.
There was tragedy. There was romance.
There
I'm
was
so
catastrophe.
so broke. You guys have no idea. I've been so broke for so long.
We know you're broke.
And yet, you decided to gamble.
Because that's
The
right
gambler's
thing to
fallacy.
That's
I just,
exactly.
this horse is gonna win. I swear.
I'm gonna get it all back.
Oh man. Great session, everybody. If we could, we're gonna do some quick outros. Tech's got to run here, so
Sorry.
we just want to make
Oh,
sure
no.
that he's got plenty of time to do his stuff. But I'll start everything off just to remind everybody to make sure you're following everybody here. Please head on over to tablestory.tv/Rime, R-I-M-E, to go follow them in all the places. And please make sure you're following the very wonderful Fei Lin as well, our special guest, who, I don't know, maybe, we might convince to stay. I don't know.
Hey, who's our special
Maybe. We'll
guest?
see.
I don't know.
We'll see.
I
longer
love
special
Velen
guest.
so much.
Yes.
So much.
Put her inside the womb with us.
We'll see.
Yeah.
That's where we
Never
are.
mind.
But please make sure you're following everybody. And thank you so much, as always, chat. We love you. We appreciate you. Thank you so much for being here. Thank you to my wonderful cast. Thank you, Aaron. Thank you, Myth. Thank you, Proxy. Thank you, Phelan. Thank you, Technique. Thank you, Testichka. Thank you, Wish, for being awesome role players. I appreciate you so much. Thank you. Make sure you're following Table Story in all the places, Twitch and YouTube. And come hang out on our Discord, tablestory.tv/Discord. Come hang out. There's lots of like-minded people there. There's people that are looking for groups for all different kinds of games. And check out all the different shows that we do, because we've got a lot of really cool different kinds of shows here. So go check them out. Let's go around the room. Let's do some quick shout-outs. Start off with Technique.
Hi, I'm Technique. No you, no E. I stream too much, as I'm told, but I love it. You should come by and watch all the New World you ever want to watch. I do other things too during the nighttime. Other than that, I love to act. I love doing improv. I love doing voices. If that's stuff that you like, you should come by. Follow me on Twitter, Technique TV. And I love this cast and Whack Your Monster being able to handle 7 people. That's it.
I don't know that handle's the right word.
Juggle? I don't know.
Thank you, buddy.
Bird.
Faye, why don't you go next?
Hi, I'm Phelan. I stream
Fine.
Eltress
an
Blast.
accurate depiction of my personality. I stream on the Twitches, and I've been doing a lot of like Red Dead Redemption 2 for like a first playthrough recently, as well as like Final Fantasy 14.
You doing the
I've been checking
story?
out-
For
Yeah!
Heck yeah.
Don't
so
spoil it.
good.
Don't spoil it. Myth hasn't.
Oh.
hasn't done
I
it.
haven't played it. Just don't spoil it. That's all. Go
It
on.
has more hours in Red Dead Redemption than her.
But yeah, you can find me on Twitch as Phelan, on Twitter as Phelan, all the things. That's me.
Thank you so much, Aaron.
Oh, my name is Aaron. I wrote a book. Next.
Go follow him on
It's
Aaron
a
B
good
Writes
book.
on Twitter. He wrote a book called Firewall Down. It's fantastic. It's a cyberpunk detective adventure. Please go check it out. He's a New York Times bestselling author for a reason. That's why we love him. Only because of his critical success. Thank you so much, Aaron.
That's the only reason. That's it.
Myth.
Hey everybody, I'm Mythomatic. I haven't played the Red Dead single-player story, but I have more hours than probably anybody here. See what that's all about. Check me out on twitch.tv/Mythomatic and see what that content is. Gotta be some weird like role-playing or something. That's me. There's a lot of other things, but you can follow me on twitter.com/Mythomatic to see what it is that else I'm up to. But there's a lot, and I can't really put it here. So that's my shout-out, and that's what you get.
That's a good. That's a good way to do a
that's
shout
what you
out.
get.
That's my
And you
shout
just
out,
do
and
this.
that's what you get.
That's it.
That's your Jeremy Clarkson on that bomb show. Thank you, Myth. Proxy.
Hello, my name is Proxy. I play Cheppy here on Table Story. I stream Monday to Thursday on my channel. I do leathercraft. I actually made this cute little earring holder this week, and I'm working on commissions. Wink, wink. Coming up here in the next 2 weeks. And yeah, it's going to be a really busy couple of weeks and months for me coming up to Christmas. So if you guys want to watch some leather working and how I come up with designs and stuff like that, you can check me out on PMS Proxy here on Twitch. So yeah, thanks so much for watching us, and it is very appreciated.
Thank you so much, Proxy. Wish.
Hello, Amy Wish, and I am your girl. Follow me on Twitter, Wishfully TV. Somewhere there, I'll post random shit all the time. I work at Twitch, so I'm busy all the time, and I'm really tired because I work at 5 o'clock in the morning. So yeah, sometimes I stream, sometimes I don't. Most likely I don't, but I'm gonna try to get back into it. Okay, anyways, go follow all these wonderful people. Sub to them. Thank you. Boom.
That was
Thank
good.
you so much, Wish.
Twitch tab
Right.
told you to sub, so you better do it.
Better do it. You got a wrench.
I will ban you from your favorite streamer's chat right now.
Unless you sub to us.
Jessica.
You say Decord really slow.
I'm Tess, and everybody here is absolutely amazing. Wish, Rhey, oh my God, Aaron today. It was just
Thank you.
so
I appreciate
amazing. Oh my God. Whack always giving us these incredible vibes and atmosphere and sounds, and I just want to go back underwater with the whale because that was the best thing ever. And
Live we go.
Phelan, you have to stay. I'm sorry, you're
No.
not allowed to leave us. You're just not. And all of you guys, Cord with your background, and Tech with just everything, and Cheppy, Proxy with everything, because she's amazing. They're all amazing. Go follow them. I am on twitch.tv/Tessichka, and I stream sometimes, occasionally. I also do Borland's things on the Borland's channel. That's it.
Please go follow Jessica. Thank you so much, everybody, for being here. I'm Wax Steven. I have been your DM of Doom. I've dragged the players kicking and screaming through the adventure today. Thank you so much for being here. Check out all the wonderful shows we've got here on Table Story. We've got lots of cool stuff. Next show that we've got is Leech on Sunday. That's at 4 p.m. Eastern. It's a very sexy horror vampire show. Make sure you check it out. It's fantastic. And it is run by our wonderful guest GM, Gaming FTL. Check it out. It's super great. And on my channel, every Wednesday at 1 p.m. Eastern, I am designing a TTRPG. Come check that out. Thank you so much for being here. Peace out. Have a wonderful rest of your weekend. Bye-bye.